me, please.
Hello, Chan.
Morning, Mrs. Tay.
I haven't seen you in a few days. Is everything all right?
My wife slipped and fell. She has been in a coma for a few days now. I was busy arranging for her treatment and care, and also finances to pay for it. You know, there are so many decisions that I need to make on her behalf.
Yes. You mentioned that your wife appointed you as her Donee to decide and act on her behalf if and when she no longer had the capability to make decisions for herself.
With the LPA, there were a few things that I needed to do before I can officially act on her behalf. The first person that I approached was my wife's doctor for a medical report.
Mr. Chan, this is the medical report which you have requested. It certifies that your wife lacks the capacity to make decisions for herself in relation to her property and affairs and her personal welfare matters as a result of an impairment in the functioning of her brain.
Thank you, doctor. I need to present this medical report along with the registered LPA form to third parties so I can act on my wife's behalf. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My wife appointed me as a Donee for personal welfare as well as property and affairs matters.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. I'm Madam Ibalan's Donee. I need to withdraw money from her account for medical expenses as she's currently in a coma.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. May I take a look at the required documents, please?
Yeah, sure. This is my IC, and this is the original registered LPA.
May I also have a copy of Madam Yip's medical report?
Sure. This is the medical report.
Thank you.
There are quite a few documents that I need to produce before I could act for my wife.
My brother and I were my dad's property and affairs Donees. We had to produce the same set of documents for the bank and the insurance company.
Oh yeah, I've got to go. I need to settle my wife's CPF and insurance matter. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, Chan. Take care.
As a Donee, it is important to understand your role. In this section, we will explain when to exercise the LPA, how to exercise the LPA, and what is needed to exercise the LPA. You, the Donee, should only step forward to make decisions on behalf of the donor when the donor lacks capacity to make such decisions for himself or herself. Most third parties, such as banks and insurance companies, will likely require you to produce a medical report which affirms this too. Donees should only make decisions for the donor within the scope of the LPA. They can be appointed to act in the donor's personal welfare or property and affairs matters, or both. Personal welfare matters cover lifestyle-related decisions, living arrangements, day-to-day care decisions, and health care. Property and affairs matters cover decisions involving property and assets, CPF, bank accounts, and insurance. If there is more than one Donee appointed to act in either personal welfare or property and affairs matters, then Donees will have to act in the following ways. Jointly, the Donees have to act together at all times for all decisions. Jointly and severally, the Donees can make the decisions together or separately. As the Donee, make sure you and the donor know where the original LPA is kept. when transacting with third-party institutions on behalf of the donor, when he or she loses mental capacity, these are the documents you will need to present: the original or certified true copy of the registered LPA, the NRIC of the donee or donees, and a medical report to certify that the donor has lost the mental capacity to manage his or her own affairs. Every decision made on behalf of a person who lacks capacity must be made in his or her best interests. It shouldn't be merely based on the person's age, appearance, condition, or behavior. These are some things a donee must consider or do. Communicate and encourage the donor to participate in the act or decision affecting him or her. The likelihood of the donor regaining capacity in the future to make the decision in question. Take into account the donor's past and present wishes, especially if they were written down when the donor had capacity. Respect the donor's beliefs and values, which may likely affect the decision in question. And consult relevant individuals, such as other donees or replacement donees appointed, caregivers, and persons specified by the donor as someone to be consulted. Making decisions in the best interests of the donor is one of the 5 statutory principles that donees must apply. Read more about the principles in the Code of Practice, which provides guidance and information for donees when acting or making decisions on behalf of the donor. For more information, please visit our website, call, or email us. We hope this guide has helped you understand the procedures involved when exercising the LPA and making decisions on behalf of the donor.